Hey babe,
Hi.
can I hit that?
No, on camera you can't. You don't even smoke, babe.
Abe,
Yeah.
please, can I hit that?
Are you okay? Like, bro. Yeah.
Oh,
Don't do drugs, kids. I'm gonna hold this mic. It makes me feel better to hold it.
Order. You didn't see that?
That was on camera.
No, it wasn't.
I can still see it. I can see it as you speak. Alright, so welcome back to the Board and Brook podcast.
Yay!
We came up with a name finally.
Yep. Episode 1 was trial, and now we have microphones.
Now we have
I
microphones.
also
Thank you
hold the
to
microphone.
thank you to Bray for
my
getting us microphones because I am broke.
Yes, and I am bored, but I'm also broke. You're supposed to say I'm also bored.
I'm broke, you're bored. Welcome to the
And
podcast.
that's why it's called Bored and Broke. Not because we are bored and broke, it's because you're broke and I'm bored.
Yeah.
That'll help me feel better about being poor.
That
I can't hold
makes
the
me feel
microphone
worse,
because I talk too much with my
actually.
hands.
I mean, you can like clip it.
Yeah, I need to clip it because I talk too much with my hands.
This will all be edited out. We'll have a nice
Yeah.
fancy intro.
Yeah.
The intro
we'll have a
song
nice
will be the intro to Law and Order SUV.
criminal justice system. Sexually based offenses are considered especially heinous. In New York City, the dedicated detectives who investigate these vicious felonies are members of an elite squad known as the Special Victims Unit. These are their stories.
Do you want to set a bit
Dun, dun.
further back?
You want to sit?
Just a little bit. Okay, yeah, you're good.
You're like, get away from me.
This is like, stay over there. So there's a line here. My slipper is the line here, and you're on that side. Build a wall between us.
Well,
right, no, wait.
Okay.
We do updates first.
Yeah.
So, do you have anything you'd like to share with us since our last test episode?
I don't know. Do you have any prompts for me? I feel like so. I had my last week of classes. Last week was the last.
Anything big? Anything
That's big.
noteworthy?
Yeah, that's noteworthy.
No, I'm just
starting class
aiding.
again. Yeah, I'm starting class again on Monday.
Yeah, don't do drugs and stay in school, kids.
Yeah, I don't do drugs.
You sure?
No.
Okay. I believe you. That was such a convincing. I don't do drugs.
Yeah, I would never. I think drugs are disgusting. Honestly, if you do drugs, it's fucking air conditioning.
We have mics. It's okay. Also, I'm a drug. Do me.
You're a drug Dewey.
I'm a drug. Do me.
Oh, I thought you said I'm a drug Dewey. I was like, what the hell does that mean?
I think I've just coined up a new phrase for drug addicts.
A drug Dewey?
Drug Dewey. Yep.
I'll start calling them drug Deweys.
Also, what time is it? So we know it's an hour.
It's 7:38. And also, I think my voice is a lot. It's gonna be. Can you normalize the audio? Like, do you have like the equipment to do that? So that like.
I could try.
Okay, cool.
Why is it not picking up?
No, it's picking me up just fine, but it's picking me up at like at a different volume.
You want to clip that onto the tripod and hold it like a mic?
But that's the thing. It's like I talk too much with my hands.
You can keep it on your lap.
I won't.
I mean, you don't have to.
I might. Fine. It's one of those things where it's like I could talk more like this.
Oh my god, no! Don't do that.
But it's picking because here look at the sound wave. So when I'm talking,
I can't see. I am blind.
So like when I'm talking, you can see that I'm at this. Now you go ahead and talk and see the difference in.
Hello. Oh damn! Yeah, that was a high spike. Ooh, I want to see how. I'm sorry. I'm sorry for anyone that's watching this. I just screamed. Yeah.
I thought you were saying I'm sorry that you're watching this as if we're not posting it for everybody to watch.
Also, if you'd like to see more of Kat's screams, please buy her dinner. I am broke. Thank you.
Do you have any life updates? Do you have anything you want to share?
I met my mom this past week.
For the first
So
time.
yeah, well, second time.
For the second time?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I know my mom from before. Like, it's not. I'm not meeting her for the first time. Like, I was born. Yeah. No, no. So I ran away from him at the ripe young age of 20. It was 20. I was 20. I remember because I couldn't buy wine.
Yes. How tragic.
It was a tough time in my life.
What's
Anyway,
the drinking age where you're from? I'm not going to share where you're from.
I think
What's...
outside of America, because I'm not American, I think most places are 18.
Okay, interesting.
Because at 18 you're an adult and you need to have your life set together. But I didn't, so I had to run away. And yeah, I'm back. I'm here, and it was a good experience actually. Like I liked my mom, so it's fine. Are you seeing people things? See any dementors? Like what's going on?
Purple swirls. No, I didn't take any shrooms. I'm not seeing none.
Don't do drugs.
Yeah, no, that's what I'm saying. I didn't take any shrooms because I don't do drugs. I would never do any drugs.
Mm-hmm.
Drugs are disgusting.
That
And
was a
honestly,
very
if you do
specific
drugs,
kind of drug, though. So
no, but then you were saying, was I hallucinating? I just picked the first hallucinogenic I thought of. Definitely not the one I do frequently.
you don't do drugs frequently, though.
I don't do
You
drugs at
don't.
all.
You
I've
don't.
never done
No.
drugs.
Mm. Who was your gay awakening?
My gay awakening, honestly, Ahsoka Tano from Star Wars.
I can see that. Yeah. You know, there's a
Yeah.
new series coming out just on her.
Nobody told me this.
No. Yeah. So they're gonna have a series called Ahsoka. We're waiting. I'm waiting for that. So
Yay.
she was my favorite character.
Mhm.
What exactly about her? Was it the antennae
I
or
don't
the
know. She was
hair?
such a badass.
The
Like,
fact that she was black?
she wasn't black, she's orange.
No, she's black. Ahsoka Tano from Star Wars is a black alien.
I don't think she's black.
Speaking of which, do you think like
She's
if
orange.
the aliens are real, we would have racism with them?
Yeah, absolutely. We're terrible people.
She's black.
That's not a black woman.
Okay, no, but that's from the Mandal. That's black.
She's orange. What are you talking about?
Don't add any likeness to a former president.
My
Don't
goodness.
do it. Also, I'm
Word.
wearing orange today.
Yes,
It's
orange.
it's been a while since I worn color. I usually wear black, but from the perspective of podcast, if you're watching this, um, last episode I did wear color, so I can't say that.
I don't remember that at all. I guess I wasn't really
Well, I
paying
was wearing a
attention.
sports bra and it had color on it.
Oh, yes. But that was still an all black outfit. It was just, it had the cheetah print on the
And
shoulders.
then I had my bleached pants, so you
Oh,
know it
okay.
wasn't black, and I had my white jacket.
Okay.
So
Okay. Okay. Fair. Fair.
I don't remember anything from last week except that my outfit.
I
I
don't
am obsessed with myself.
remember anything from before 4 o'clock yesterday.
Right, so today's topic, maybe we're going to, it was going to be, do you want to?
Yeah, so today's topic we were thinking was going to be drinking.
Right, we're not actually drinking, we're just
Not
going to
yet.
talk about drinking.
Yeah. Maybe in a future podcast episode we'll do
Yeah,
like
I do want to do one with the drinky, a shot challenge, if you will.
a shot challenge. Yeah.
Would you like to tell our listeners my Leo's taco truck story? Because I love that
That
story.
has nothing to do with drinking though. That's just you being chaotic.
I know, but I love that
So
story,
this
and
is
it's
like
about
still
me.
life
And
update.
yeah,
My
yeah.
ass itches and my ass hurts.
We can
Okay.
just do like a couple stories and then move on to.
Yeah.
We'll just segue into it.
Yeah, we'll figure
We're
out a segue.
fine.
We'll figure that out. Yeah. So that's chaotic. And we went to
Target.
because we were going to go to this taco truck down the street.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
across the street from
So
Target.
the name of the taco truck is Leo's taco truck.
Mhm.
This is very important to the story.
Yes, Leo's taco truck down the street, it's across the street from Target, and We went there. It's noon. The taco truck is normally there at 10 a.m. It was noon. The taco truck wasn't there, so we were confused. We were sad. We were devastated.
So sad.
Nothing would ever be okay again.
Their asada fries. I would die for.
Their asada fries are really, really good. I mean, like the tacos are really, really good too. But we were like, okay, well maybe they're just running a little late. We'll wait at Target. We'll go get some snacks at Target, and we'll wait until the taco truck opens.
Mm-hmm.
We go get some snacks at Target. It's like 1:13 now.
Just imagine that's a person, and you're telling the person the story.
I think it's normal to like look in the camera for podcasts.
Break the fourth wall.
Give me like this just in. So apparently, like I don't know. I feel like I need like. That's what newscasters.
Welcome, breaking news. We had a hurricane.
Oh, okay.
We'll have this green screen here one of these days. Taco truck, Target.
Thank you. Yeah, so it's 1:13 now, and this is terrible. I can never remember what the hell I'm talking about.
ADHD.
What'd you say?
Nothing.
I'll hear it when I watch the podcast back. I'll hear it.
Well, continue. Sorry.
No,
Target. Love Target.
I'm checking like my volume because I think they can hear me fine. They should be able to hear me fine. I'm talking loud enough. I'll try to keep my volume like I'll try to project.
Clip it to your vocal cords.
I'll just swallow the microphone, but not all the way.
Deep throat it.
Welcome back to my channel. So it's
I think I just bit it. I'm sorry. Continue.
No, you're good. So it's 1:13, and taco truck's still not there. So Kat calls the taco truck. She calls Leo, and she's like, "Hey, are you not coming to where you normally are today?" And I guess Leo responds and is like, "Oh no, we'll be there. We're just running a little late. We'll be there around 3. We'll be there in about an hour, or no, I guess around 2, because it was like 1:13."
Well, they said they'd be there in an hour.
Yeah. So, yeah, and then she's like, "Oh, okay, because you know we've been waiting really intensely, and I miss you."
I miss your asada fries.
Why would you say that to the taco truck man? I just don't. That's not making sense to me. It's not like clicking. Like
I missed Leo, and I wanted him to know how badly I wanted his asada fries,
and I'm sure he appreciated it.
And how much I appreciate him and his existence and his fries.
But no, what really kills me about the story is that you told me that after you said that, he went, "What?" And then you hung up on him.
You were there with me.
I didn't hear him say what.
I
didn't hear him say what, because it looked. This is what it looked like. Yeah, I miss you. Like that. It's like the most like gentle like. I don't know.
Well, yeah. Oh, do you? I heard recently someone tried hitting on you, and they used a new pickup line that you weren't aware what it meant.
So I don't know if I can tell this story on the podcast because, in all honesty,
We'll censor it out with some subtitles. It'll be fine.
I don't know, but it's like I don't want to embarrass this person.
I want to.
I don't.
Oh, it's a man, isn't it?
It is a man.
Embarrass him. You should flame him.
I don't want to though, because I don't have. In theory, I don't have anything against him. Here, let me.
I have everything against him.
Maybe, but
I don't even know this man. I have everything against him.
If he wasn't saying such creepy shit to me, then maybe I wouldn't. Maybe I'd be like, oh, let me back up.
Mm-hmm.
Being the hot girl is so hard. It's so hard being so hot all the time. But so if someone has a crush on you, don't be mean to them, right? They have a crush on you, they can't help it. Especially if they're not being creepy. If they're being creepy, that's a totally different story. This dude is creepy. And he kept trying to pretend like he wasn't creepy by like mixing like normal questions in with not normal questions. Have I told you this part of the story?
I need an example. No, you have not.
So I don't do drugs. I do a lot of drugs. So
She is totally saying the truth.
what did
Totally. She
I,
is absolutely, swear to God, saying the truth. I'm an atheist. Yes.
but I don't. So my thing is, I don't turn down weed. I don't. I don't refuse weed. If someone offers me weed, it's mine.
I do think at the level of California we're at, no one cares if you do weed or not.
Good, great.
Except maybe like school teachers. But then again,
My
why are you
teachers smoke weed.
smoking? Yeah, no, but like, why are you doing weed in a classroom? So like, don't do that. That's bad.
Not in the classroom,
I
but
don't personally do weed, but I don't have anything against anyone that does.
yeah, I feel like it's kind of interesting. It's like a weird balance though, because you will find your groups of people that's just like smoking is like second nature to them, like smoking weed is just like second nature to them. And then you'll like have people and you'll be like, hold on, I'm gonna go smoke, and they'll look at you like disgusting. And
What was that accent from?
that
That was
clip where she's like,
slightly Jamaican of you.
which one of you doesn't know how to flush the toilet after you've taken a shit? You know what I'm talking about? And then she goes, it wasn't me. It was fucking one of us. Disgusted. You know what I'm talking about? It's like one of my favorite videos. Anyway, so I don't turn down weed. If someone's offering me weed, I'm gonna go smoke with them,
Right,
and
right,
we can
right.
have a nice conversation while I smoke their weed. Because thank you for sharing your weed with me, right?
Mhm.
And so he knew
It's a
how
love
to.
language.
It is a love language. Weed is a
It
love
is
language.
your love language.
It's my love language. That and physical touch. Because please give me a high five so I know that you love me.
What if someone gives you weed and then asks to touch your no square?
That is the story we're about to talk about. That's the
Oh,
story we're about to tell.
sorry.
No, you're good. So he figured out, I guess, that I don't refuse weed, and the best way to talk to me, the best way to get me to have a conversation with him, is to give me weed. And so he was like, "Hey, come smoke this blunt with me." I said, "Say less. Let us go." And so we walk outside, and we're sitting there smoking. And he starts off fine, like he's asking me like normal questions. And so I'm gonna tell you the story over like a span of multiple days. The first day that we go smoke.
Sorry, I thought don't worry about it. I don't want to hold it. My hands got tired.
Put it on your shirt.
But this was right next to my face.
Okay.
No, I get pretty insecure or like alert or self-aware. Like, what if it's too far? What if my mouth is hitting it?
I hear you.
But sorry, you said you were gonna say this and you finished the story in a span of couple days, and I thought you were going to say the story in the span of a couple days.
If only the story were that long. But he's like, let's go smoke this blunt. We walk outside, we start smoking. And the first day, he starts off pretty normal. He's like, hey, like, so what kind of, because he knows I'm an actress. And so he knows to ask me questions about acting. How's acting going? Oh, it's going really great. I had this scene that I did, and I did really well. And he's like, great. Well, I'm proud of you for doing well. Right. And I'm like, thanks. Right. So then he's like, you know, you got this light inside of you that just shines so bright and everybody can see it. And I'm like, oh, well, thank you. And wait for it. Because that's sweet. You know, I hear that a lot. People say that to me a lot, and I appreciate it. It's very sweet, right? And then he goes, no, that was the second day. Not yet. So then he goes, and you thick as hell too. Like, goddamn. Like, you got the juice. Like, you got it going on. What?
Bro.
What are you... And now I'm uncomfortable.
Wait. Give me that tripod. Give me that tripod. Breaking news. This just in. Heaven and hell offer complimentary beverages. Like what?
My goodness.
I have so many questions.
And it's like one of those things where it's like, well, now I'm uncomfortable, but I try, and it's one of those things where it's like sometimes I'm all of the time, I make too many excuses for people saying weird shit to me. I make too many excuses for them. And I'm always just like, okay, well, maybe they just don't know how to interact with people. Maybe he meant that as a compliment. Maybe he wasn't trying to be creepy. Maybe he was just trying to tell me that he finds me really beautiful, and that is one of the things that he finds really beautiful about me. Okay, cool.
Sure.
So, I make
Absolutely.
too many excuses. I make way too many excuses. So we finish smoking. I go inside. Not the next day, but a couple days later, he's like, hey, you trying to smoke again? That's not true. I made that up. What happened was I
Mental illness, ladies and gentlemen, and non-binary
that
people.
was a different day that he asked me if I wanted to smoke again. But
Get your days together, man. I know your life ain't together, but get your stories straight.
Why'd you say mon like cinnamon from the Apple Jacks box?
It just kind of came out, and
um,
I don't know. Look, it's not about me. This is about you.
so I go outside to smoke my own weed, and so I bring my pipe. I just have like a little bit of weed left, and so I'm gonna take a few hits just to like chill me out, just for the fuck of it, because like being high is fun. And so I smoke my itty bitty pipe, and I'm like, okay, that's all ash now, and I start walking back.
You say
And
pipe like you've been smoking cocaine, heroin, or
one time someone
crack.
told me that my pipe looks like a crack pipe, and I was like, oh, that's unfortunate, but thanks for letting me know. And then I looked up what a crack pipe looks like. No, it doesn't. It doesn't look anything like a
And
crack
then you
pipe.
proceeded to continue
Smoking with my pipe.
your
Because
crack
who wants to
pipe.
buy
Yeah.
papers when you can't roll? Not me.
Or when you're broke.
Yeah, absolutely. So
Where'd you broke to buy drugs, y'all? Like,
so if you want to feed my drug addiction,
no, drugs are bad.
drugs
No
are bad,
drugs.
okay.
No drugs.
Yeah, no drugs. What are drugs? I don't know those things. But I'm walking back towards the building, and I'd go to cross the street, and I trip like fuck over some construction equipment that they have like just sitting in the street for some reason. And so you hear boom, 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 and then I'm like fuck, and then I say, well, that's embarrassing out loud. This is very important to the story. I say,
think, sorry to interrupt, but I think I just found a thumbnail for the video. Sorry, continue.
and I'm like, well, that's embarrassing. I say that very loudly, and I keep walking back towards the building. I get up on the sidewalk, I'm walking towards the building, and I hear from behind me, whoa, what the fuck? And so I turn around, and it's this dude. I almost said his name. It's this dude, same dude who said, you know, you got the juice, you got it going on. And he's like,
What's his name?
I can't say his name. We'll make up a
Oh,
code name for him. We'll
damn
call
it.
him
I thought I could have had you. Be like, got him. Sushi.
Sushi. We'll call him Sushi. So I turn around and it's Sushi, and I'm like, oh, what's up,
No,
Sushi?
no, I like sushi.
You have to pick something you don't like green peas.
Men. What do you mean green peas?
I hate green peas. They're disgusting.
They're. Are we sure we're talking about the same thing?
Peas?
Oh, I thought you meant Greenpeace, the organization that saves the ecosystem. They're like out there saving the bees and stuff, and you're just like, I hate
Yeah, I fucking
Greenpeace.
hate bees. Like, no.
No, we
Peas.
don't. We like Greenpeace. We are in support of Greenpeace. Please
We love
don't
the bees.
unfollow me.
Save the bees. But I don't like peas. The food.
I'm not calling him peas.
I don't like bananas either.
Eggplant.
I like eggplant though.
I don't like the way you looked at me when you said that.
You any kind of way. I didn't look at you any kind of way. I just said I like eggplant.
Happiness, joy.
Yeah, I do. I love eggplant.
No, I meant joy as a nickname.
You don't like joy? You hate happiness?
I had a teacher in high school called Joy. I kind of had a teeny tiny crush on her. Please. Oh, fuck. I'm just gonna censor that real quick. I was gonna say I'm sorry if you know who you are.
But I guess everyone knows who you are now. So
Well, no, we're gonna censor that. Don't worry. Right,
we need
the
to come up
man,
with
the
a
man.
nickname for this man. Come up with a tripod. Let's
Nick.
call him Tripod. We'll call him Nick. Okay, we're gonna call him Nick. Nick is not his real name because I know a Nick, and this
Okay,
is not
okay.
this is not Nick. But
How about Tuki?
we can't do that because I also know a Tuki.
Oh,
So
okay. Nick is good.
Nick
Yeah.
works. Nick works.
That was so smooth.
No, it wasn't. No, it wasn't. It really wasn't.
I'll cut this. I promise. I promise I'll cut it.
I don't know that I trust you to cut it. I don't trust you to cut it, actually.
Well, low budget, but no. Continue. I will cut it. I promise.
Okay. Let's call this man
I
Nick.
promise I'll cut it.
I saw that. Cut it out. That's the thing. I can't tell the story if you're gonna.
No,
expose
I
this
will cut it. I'm sorry.
man.
I will cut it.
Anyway, so we'll call him Nick. So Nick,
Scouts honor.
what?
Scouts honor. I'll cut it.
Scout's honor. Isn't this the? Oh no, I was like, isn't that the thing from the Hunger Games? That's what this is.
Oh.
I can't whistle. Anyway, so Nick. So I turn around and it's Nick, and I'm like, "Oh, what's up, Nick?" And he's like, "No," because I'm like, "Oh, what's up, Nick?" And he's like, "Oh, why'd you sneak up on me like that?"
I'm sorry, he's behind you?
He's behind me. He gets my attention. Talking about, whoa, what the fuck? I turn around, oh, what's up, Nick? He said, why you sneak up on me like that?
My guy, do you not understand what sneaking means?
No,
Like,
literally. Like, what are we talking about? But it's, again, I make too many excuses for people. I'm like, he's probably just being awkward. Like, probably just doesn't know, like, what to say. He wanted to talk to me, whatever. He said, you trying to smoke this blunt with me? I said, am I? Oh, am I? I said, how are you doing today, sir? I hope you're having a wonderful day. Thanks for sharing this weed. And so we start smoking. And so this is day 2 of us smoking together.
the
And I guess
switch up, like, fuck you. Oh, I'm smoking weed!
oh, absolutely. You're giving me
Good
weed. I'm so
morning,
pleasant.
you pretty, beautiful man. I don't
I'm
know. I don't know
real
how
nice when I'm high.
women talk to men.
But I guess he decided it's day 2. I need to step my game up. And so he keeps asking me like questions that seem normal at first, but he'll add just the weirdest shit at the end of them, right? And so this is a real example of what he said. He was like, so he passed me the blunt. He's like, so like what kind of movies you watch? Because I'm trying to do some shit with you. What?
Man, if you're watching this is what you don't do.
Yeah, I mean, like, I feel like a lot of guys feel like, but it's so hard to talk to women. Like, what do you expect us to do? Not that. Don't do that. Like
anything but that.
anything but that.
Stop at the movies. Like, hey, what kind of movies do you watch? Stop.
Yeah, literally.
That's a perfect place to stop.
Exactly. And so I'm like, what is that? Like, what are you talking about? And then he's just like, so like you like class still? Like, and then he'll be like,
wait, what does that mean?
Like, do I like class still? Like my classes that I'm taking? Or I'm trying to do some shit with you.
Class?
Yeah, like,
still?
do I still enjoy going to class?
Okay, I'm sorry. English
So
isn't my first language.
No, you're good. He's like, but he didn't word it like that. But basically, he's trying to ask me, do you still enjoy going to class? But then he'll say some shit like, because you like fine as hell though. Like you so thick. Like,
what does that have to do with class, bro? Like,
those two things do not fucking mix. Like, what are we like? Please. And so, the thing that got me is when he was like, this is the part that Kat wanted me to tell y'all about. He said, and I quote, I know your shit fold underneath. I know that shit fold in the back. Please. If anybody knows what that means, somebody please tell me. Because I asked him, because I didn't know what it meant. And I said, what does that mean? And he said, I don't know. What are you talking about? Why did you say it? What did it mean when it came out of your mouth?
This is why you don't do drugs. Drugs fry your brain.
I know your shit fold underneath. I know that shit fold in the back. And
I'm sorry, but I don't know if you knew this about yourself, but waist stand, you're a folding chair.
Apparently. My legs just like
yeah.
And like what is it called when you unretract a chair? What is the opposite of retracting a chair?
Unfold a chair.
When you unfold my legs, that's how I get up and walk in the morning.
I'm not going to say what I thought after that statement was said.
No, go ahead.
Oh, it's getting hot in here. Also, I miss that AC. Where's that AC? We have microphones now.
Anyway.
Right.
And so I just It's been 3 weeks now, probably, since he said that. It lives rent free in my brain.
Well, now you're thinking about him, which I assume was the goal.
That was the point.
Okay.
Well, you succeeded, Mr. Nick Man. Um,
Nick Man.
yes, you
Mr.
succeeded.
Nick Man. I love that. I'm gonna call him that if I ever see him.
And oh my goodness, it's just I don't know. People make me very uncomfortable.
The ocean is soup. What? It is though.
What a segue!
Well,
What a segue!
define a soup, right?
It's a liquid food. It has a very loose definition.
Yeah.
Too
Well, yeah.
loose of a
What do you
definition.
need for a soup to be a soup?
It has. I mean, like I looked up the definition of soup. It's a liquid food. That is the
But
definition,
what do you
and then it
need?
says typically with cooked meat or vegetables
And
in a a broth of some sort,
water, typically.
water or broth of some sort.
And
That's it.
what is the ocean, Brie?
It's the
It's the
ocean.
water. It's got vegetables and meat, Brie. The ocean is soup, Brie.
But the meat isn't cooked. It's alive.
Yeah.
So it's not soup. The ocean is not soup.
Don't the Japanese have a fish they eat alive?
What the hell are we talking about right now? What the hell are we talking
The
about?
ocean is soup.
Where are we in our time? We're already like 31 minutes in. We haven't even gotten to the point of today's podcast.
Okay, do you think milk cereal is
No. Cereal is not
soup?
soup, definitively, and don't you dare say that cereal is croutons because they're fucking not.
They are!
They're not.
Look, a soup is broth or water, like you said, stuff in it, and sometimes people
Stuff
put
in it? No,
croutons.
that's not soup. Stuff in it?
And
No.
cereal is milk.
If I put toenail
With
clippings in some
croutons.
water, that's not soup.
The cereal is the croutons.
And also,
And
I didn't know
toenail
that people
clippings
put
could be a
croutons in
soup if you're a cannibal.
Who the hell is out here putting croutons in soup?
You put croutons in soup.
Apparently, croutons were made for soup. That doesn't even make sense to me.
You ain't been eating soup right, bro.
I've been eating soup.
I don't know what to
My
tell
favorite
you.
food is soup. My favorite food is lobster bisque. I've never put no fucking croutons in my lobster bisque.
You are broke.
I am broke. But Target sells lobster bisque for $5. Thank you.
I have no idea what that is.
What lobster bisque is? It's like lobster cheddar soup, and it's so delicious.
Okay. Target is a place for weird rich people. Are there any croutons in there?
No.
Maybe the lobster is the crouton. Okay, maybe it's not even about the croutons or the soup, maybe the real croutons were the friends we made along the way. The real crouton is the soup we made along the way.
I hate that. That's gonna be the name of this episode. The real crouton is the soup we made along the way. I like
You
that.
heard it here, folks.
Brand new sentence.
Anyway, now for a commercial break with our sponsor, David Duke. I'm sorry, that's an inside joke from last episode. We don't actually have David Duke here, and we don't want him.
We don't want him. Please don't come here, David
Duke. Do you think the Ku Klux Klan has like
How do we keep talking about the KKK? Please don't hashtag the KKK again.
This is a new question. Do you think the Ku Klux Klan or the KKK
puts croutons in their soup?
No. But no. Do you think the Ku Klux Klan or the KKK do like partnerships with Scientology?
Probably.
So Scientology gets all like the people of color members and like traps them, and if they're like whistleblow or anything, they ship them off to the KKK.
Maybe.
Conspiracy theory.
They're like so strangely equivalent in my mind.
They are.
Yeah.
They're both cults, yeah.
Yeah.
And they both want to kill us, so
Yeah.
yeah.
Mhm.
Or exploiters, or tell me I'm not gay.
But don't look at me yawn. I wasn't yawning. I'm not tired. But
Internal screaming.
what did you say?
Commences. Sorry, continue.
Commencers.
Huh?
Commencers?
I don't know what you're talking about.
What did you
You be
say?
doing some schizophrenic hallucination stuff. I have no idea what you're talking about, honestly.
After this episode is over.
You mean your depression episode or the podcast? Like
Both. Both. My
what were you
goodness.
gonna say? You have to go have soup with your imaginary friends?
Schizophrenic hallucinogenic soup. Put it in some water, swallow it fast, don't think about it.
Some
Soon
croutons.
you'll feel good. They are croutons.
I am a little scared. Anyway. I don't think we're gonna be able to talk about our topic today, which was going to be alcohol.
Why can't we talk about it? Let's just talk about it now.
Alright, let's talk about it.
Yeah.
Wait, I need my serious pose for this.
My serious pose.
Alcohol.
Alcohol kills.
What's your favorite?
Tequila. I love me some tequila.
No, that was a great sentence.
So here's the thing though. It depends on how I'm feeling. Like what kind of night am I trying to have? Because wine drunk, tequila drunk, vodka drunk, whiskey drunk, bourbon drunk, completely different nights.
Okay, but how do you feel about Four Locos?
Please don't even talk about Four Locos. Here's the thing. I've decided that this is law. Rule number 1 of being alive, don't drink Four Locos. Rule number 2 of being alive,
Calm down, Four Locos gonna sue us.
sue me.
Sue her, not me, her.
Sue me. As many times as I've
Her.
almost died drinking Four Locos, sue me. Try. I fucking dare you.
I just think that it's not that it's strong. They said
It's
on the bottle it's
strong.
13.9%. Most wine is stronger. Vodka is stronger. Tequila is definitely stronger.
Yeah, but the thing is, tequila's not stronger than 13.9%. Is it for real?
I think some are. Like I guess it depends on what kind.
Okay. I
But
don't know.
also
I
like
don't be feeling like that
I
while drinking tequila.
I have always said Four Locos is cocaine,
Let me
bro.
finish telling you the
Like
rules about life.
it's liquid cocaine.
It is. You always say it's whiskey and cocaine.
It is cocaine and whiskey. Yeah.
Nobody knows the ingredients, but I have to imagine that there are 4 main ingredients: whiskey, cocaine, vodka, rum, maybe whiskey, cocaine, tequila, rum, probably.
Whiskey, cocaine, depression,
Bad choices.
loneliness.
But I mean, like those are the things that go into Four Locos, and those are the things that come out of Four Locos as well. So, rule number 1 of life: don't drink Four Locos.
This coming from a very depressed person.
Rule number 2 of life:
Borderline homeless.
if you fail the first rule of life, don't ever drink Four Locos with Kat. That's where the problems come in.
What do you mean?
Drinking with Kat is a problem
I have no idea what you mean.
because she can hold her liquor. She can hold her liquor like better than anybody, and she wants you to also hold your liquor as well as she can, and you can't.
I want to share my joys and my sorrows with you. Bray, my best friend.
The problem is, I'll drink a fourth of a can of Four Loko and I'm falling over. I can't stand up. I'm drunk.
It's not my fault you're weak.
She finished a can of Four Loko in 38 minutes. 38 minutes. That doesn't even make sense to me. And she's still standing, walking around. She said, I want more. And that, no.
We did go to the store and get more.
You did go to the store and get more. And that is inconceivable to me. I don't understand how you do that. Because I would be dead. I would be dead. I would not be breathing anymore.
I'm so glad we host these podcast episodes right outside our therapist's
All right
office.
outside the therapist's office.
Yeah.
Every time I walk into therapy, I'll be like, yeah.
I'm
I'm
always
this table.
down for a shot by shot challenge, so if anyone's interested, please Try me.
You're talking to Cesar. You're hoping that Cesar is watching.
I like how. Yes, yes. Because she has a friend.
Cesar is your friend too now.
Yay. Look of terror. Abject horror. So she has an alcoholic friend called Cesar.
He's not an alcoholic.
Okay.
He's not an alcoholic.
He looked at me in my eyes and in his deep Mexican voice said, I am an alcoholic.
He's not an alcoholic.
Also, I could be making this up.
You might be making it up.
Probably.
You were extremely drunk. She finished a can of Four Loko in 38 minutes and then said, can we open the tequila? You don't even like tequila. What? I'm confused.
Tequila tastes like petroleum.
It tastes like petroleum. Like oil or jelly?
You know the one they put in the car?
Oil. Okay. Why do you know what that tastes like?
I had a fun childhood. Let's leave it at that.
A fun childhood.
Let's just gloss over that. Tequila. No. So we were talking about how I don't like tequila and how no one should drink with me.
Yeah, no, nobody should drink with you because anytime I get drunk with you, something crazy happens. It's not always bad crazy, but it's something crazy every single time.
It's not my fault you're crazy.
I got drunk with you Sunday and I bruised my coccyx. I'm still in pain.
I pushed her off the stairs.
You didn't push me. She wants people to think that she's a villain so bad, and she's not. She would never push me off the stairs. I slipped because it was raining because there was a hurricane, and I went outside because why not?
Just gonna like put my voice over everything you say, and I pushed her, guys.
You did not push me, and I slipped and I fell because the city of LA is not built for rain and
for disabled people.
It's not, yeah, that too. But I was talking about it's not built for rain.
No, because I saw a video on TikTok the other day, and like this lady in a wheelchair was trying to go into a government office or someplace, and the ramp
was too steep.
Yeah,
that pisses me off so bad.
And like, I mean, yeah, it is accessible to handicapped people, but it's not accessible.
It's not accessible. This is one of those things where it's like, you need to have a ramp. No one said the ramp needs to be usable.
Like, a wall is a ramp, even just too steep. All right,
like serious, like literally. Terrible. Do better, Los Angeles.
Yeah, LA, take advice from the Bored and Broke podcast.
But yeah, I very seriously may have fractured my coccyx.
I mean, if you fractured it, you shouldn't be able to do anything.
Yeah, no, my aunt said the same thing. She was like, do you think you broke anything? And I said, well, I would say that I think XYZ is broken, but I know every time you go to the doctor and you're like, I think this is broken. They go, well, if it was broken, you wouldn't be standing.
You wouldn't be standing.
Sure. Well, maybe I have like really high pain tolerance.
You don't.
I do.
You're just used to pain.
I'm allergic to pain, actually.
Uh-huh.
I am.
I just have one question about your fall, though. I
About my what?
Fall.
Oh, my fall. I thought you said my fold.
Listen. It's not my fault you folded through the stairs. No.
The stairs folded. That's why I slipped.
No, I just have one question. When you fell down the stairs that I pushed you off of. What's that? What are you doing with your fingers, Aubrey?
So this is how I remember that I'm going to say something when it's completely unrelated to what you're about to talk about.
Oh.
It's like tying a string around my finger.
Oh. Okay.
But you said fall down the stairs.
Was there a bounce?
There was a small bounce. I didn't bounce like high in the air because what happened was that when I landed, the cheeks spread, and that's how I hit my tailbone like so directly. The cheeks spread, but they did like come back together and like lift me up.
Hey, internet, I need someone out there to make an animation of this. Yes.
Please do. I would love to see that. All right, then instead of people being like, "Oh, how did you like hurt your tailbone?" I'll just instead of telling them, I'll just like show them. This is what happened. This is live footage.
The animation.
Yeah, this
I thought
is
you were gonna show them your coccyx. I was like, what's that gonna do? Is that how you get women?
maybe. I don't know how to get women. Someone should teach me.
But when I say that, it's creepy. No,
No, it's
it's just
not.
that when people say get women, I always
Think of
think
like
the image
taking them.
of like no someone running around with like one of those butterfly catching nets and like
A butterfly catching net is crazy.
I don't know what they're called.
No,
Okay,
no, I mean like that. I
but
wouldn't know what else to call
they're
it.
long and they have the net thing.
Why would you put a woman in there?
I don't know. It's just the vibe I get when someone says, "Do you get women?"
When I
Like,
say get women, the implied rest of the sentence is get women to tolerate me enough to stay in my life.
yeah,
That's
me
what I mean.
too. I just make so many jokes all the time, and most of it is dark humor, and I'm mean sometimes. This is gonna be a therapy session real quick.
Mhm.
My therapist gonna walk through and be like, "Hey,
Like, hey,
you
we don't
know,
have any problems.
the therapist I have a crush on."
You can't say that. Cut that
Well, no,
out.
she's not gonna watch it.
Yes, she is.
How do you know that?
Because if I mention, oh yeah, and I was doing the podcast with Kat, and she'll be like, oh, send me the link, and I will.
I don't think she's gonna say that. Because I, no wait, I thought I told her. Oh,
We have the same therapist.
hi.
It's cute.
That was a bit, total comedy. You know me, jokes, yeah. You know me so well, actually. um, Hi. Hello there, you with your beautiful eyes. And I'm gonna stop.
Stop.
Yeah.
How do we keep getting off topic? We almost our hour is almost up. We have 15 minutes, 14 minutes, 13 minutes actually.
Alcohol, it's a problem. Save your
Alcohol.
liver.
It's a problem when you do it with Kat.
Don't do drugs.
Yes.
Especially not with us. We're a terrible influence.
Who is we? Who is we?
Me.
Not you and I. You, not I.
You say this like I'm a terrible person.
No, not a terrible person, just a terrible influence. I tell you, like my friends and I, we have fun. We drink together.
I'm a friend.
No, I'm talking about my Stella friends. We drink together. Nobody ever drinks like that. No, nobody
Yeah, but like,
ever drinks the way they did last night.
like I get funny drunk, and
Absolutely.
mildly seductive.
I mean, you are the utmost fun. You are the life of the party. Like very seriously, like.
But I'm not like violent drunk or like I don't bully people unless their name is Brianna Valentine.
I'm special.
This is what's wrong with your dating life. This is why you're miserable all the time.
Oh, that's why I keep picking the wrong man.
You keep catching the wrong ones with your
My
weirdly shaped butterfly net. No, yeah. Sorry, what were we?
Don't drink with Kat.
Oh, right, yeah.
Oh no, I was saying
Drink with Kat.
my friends, we get drunk, but we never drink like that. And I was pretty sober. There were 3 of us, 4 of us. There were 3.5 of us that were pretty sober. But the other 2.5 never drink like that. I don't think I've ever seen.
I liked how one of your friends, when I first met them, was like, "Oh yeah, no, I can drink. I love drinking. I love tequila. I can drink." And I poured them like 1/8 of a glass of Four Locos, and they were gone.
That's the problem though. It was a Four Loko. That was the issue. That it was Four Loko, not tequila.
Whiskey
it
with
was
cocaine,
tequila,
y'all.
whiskey, rum, and coke. Imagine just drinking liquid cocaine though. Apparently they used to put cocaine in Coca-Cola.
Yeah, I heard about that.
They should do that again.
No. I like Coke.
It was just a little bit of Coke.
I mean cola, not cocaine. But I like Coke.
Well, they can have 2 different versions. You know how they had like Coke and then like new Coke?
What?
They can have like Coke and like Coke.
Why?
You don't remember New
You can
Coke?
do that to Pepsi. I don't care
Obviously, I
about
don't
Pepsi.
remember New Coke. I don't think I was born yet. But there was like a they had Coke and then they like rebranded it. And it was like I guess a different recipe maybe.
Anyway, that was a good episode. Thank you.
And then it was New
Sorry.
Coke.
Sorry,
No, you're
sorry,
good.
sorry.
You're good. I didn't have anything important to say. I'm just talking about New Coke. Talking about my weird random
Everything
half
you say is
facts.
important to say because I care about you, Brie.
Oh, thank you, Kat. That was the most insincere thing I've ever heard in my life.
I can't even be. What?
You literally said, "Well, everything you have to say is important, Brie, because I care about you."
Yeah. What's wrong with that?
This is like no feeling behind it, no sincerity. Imagine if you forgot to hit record.
No, no, I hit it.
Okay.
Because it's been recording since before we sat down.
Okay.
I hope. Imagine you didn't press
You
hit.
know, I've been watching it. It's recording. Steady recording.
Imagine your phone died.
It might.
How long do we have?
Oh no, we got time. It's on 18%. It was on 23 when we started. It's been almost an hour. So,
Hmm.
yeah.
Do, 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 do. Don't be suspicious. Don't. I don't know. Is that the Jeopardy theme?
The think music, because we're thinking of what to say next.
The tank music because we're thinking of what to say.
What what is wine drunk like for you? Tell me about the different kinds of drunk for you. Let's start with wine drunk.
All drunk is seductive, flirting, drunk.
But there are different kinds of seductive flirting, right? Like when I'm a fun drunk, but I'm different kinds of fun.
Trigger warning for this next joke I have, but I've always said that um, wine seduces you and beer rapes you.
I don't like beer. Beer is disgusting.
I think the only beer I could possibly drink was Modelo because it's not that bad. It's
It
still
all tastes
horrid,
awful.
but
It
it's
all
not
tastes
that
awful.
bad. I like a Modelo.
I swear I'm sober. I think there was a car that drove by and like the red light reflected on the back of the phone, and I was scared for a second because I thought the phone blew up.
There's a wall out there, but you can't see cars over
There's a
there.
window.
No, I mean outside. There's a wall. There's no road. You can't see cars.
No way. No, the cars are right there. There's a parking lot. I'm looking at 3 cars right now.
Okay, Brie. I believe you.
Kat's like,
It's
are the
okay.
cars in the room with us right now?
Are they? Are you okay, Brie?
I'm fine.
Okay.
Are you okay? You kept asking me if I was okay last night, like you weren't the one who drank a whole Four Loko and then 2 bottles of tequila.
I actually had. Yes. I don't think I finished the first can of full Vodka, actually. Might be like a couple drops left,
No, you did finish
which I do very much miss.
those 4
And your
drops.
friend still has the other one, and I'd like it.
He's not gonna drink it.
You better not.
I mean, like, I really don't. I warned him well. Don't drink Four Locos. 2, if you're gonna drink a Four Loco, fine. Don't drink it with Kat.
Why would you tell him these
You
lies?
watched
These
me tell him
abject.
that.
Really?
Yes.
I don't remember that.
No wonder.
But also, after I left the party, I made out with the bus driver. She was really cute, though. I thought she was cute.
And this is why we don't do drugs. This is why we don't drink. This is why we don't drink with Kat.
It could be worse. It could have been a man.
And also, that is true.
Yeah.
That's a win. We'll take a win where we can get it. A win is a win. Also, why were your shoes covered in mud?
I have no idea.
And so we were at my friend's house, which is a 15-minute walk from where we live.
It took me an hour.
You said 2 hours.
Yeah, 2 hours.
Don't whatever 2 hours.
Look, it did not take 15 minutes. All
How
right.
did it take you 2 hours to get home? And why were your shoes covered in mud? And why didn't you put your shoes on before you left? Why didn't you say goodbye to anybody?
Why'd
Why'd you walk out barefoot and leave the gate open?
I wanted to be mysterious, you know? Like, everyone always wants to be the mysterious person at the party who just like sort of slips out. But like when other people do it,
I
they're a
don't think
jerk.
everyone wants that.
Okay, but when other people do it, they're a jerk. When I do it, it's
It's
sexy.
it's when you do it, it's charming. When
It's
you do it,
sparkle,
it's
sparkle.
oh, cat.
It's sparkle, sparkle.
I
So yeah,
feel like we should have a segment on this podcast that's oh, cat. Like just all of your wacky misadventures. We'll tell like a story, a podcast, a story a day, a story a podcast.
you were too once one of my wacky misadventures.
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely. And we had fun during those wacky misadventures.
Did we though?
We did.
Oh, do we have to wrap up?
Not quite yet. We've got like 4.5 minutes.
If you could have an endless supply of anything in the world, what would it be?
Flamin' hot fries.
Oh,
How about you?
the Dyson Airwrap styler.
An endless supply of them?
Yeah.
Why?
So this is podcast I watch, called Dropouts, and the guy was asked the same question, and this is the answer he gave. And then he was like, because women go crazy for them. Like they would literally do anything for them. I
Mm-mm-mm.
like women. I'll just find his logic sound here. There is no, yeah. I love Zach Justice.
But in all seriousness, if I could have an endless supply of anything, money?
No.
You said
No.
anything.
No, because then inflation and like
Endless
this.
supply of money.
No, but then inflation.
If I put $1 down, another one spawns in my pocket.
Inflation.
What about inflation?
Like you can't print more money because that like disrupts the cycle or whatever, and inflation. Like if you have too much of one thing,
But that only
then the
matters
price
if
of everything
I'm
else will go up.
that only matters if I'm spending enough money for it to affect the economy of the United States. There's no way I'm spending that much money. I
Have you
can
met
guarantee
you?
you that. Yeah, I have met me.
If you had endless money, that's a very high chance you'd give me a portion. Then
Yeah.
I would spend that much money. So yeah.
Well, you would spend the portion I gave you, and then the rest would be for me.
But
If
you have endless.
But that's the thing. Let's pretend if I gave you $100 million and you spent it all, that's not going to affect the economy.
Is it a challenge to spend $100 million in one day? Because I will find a way.
Next podcast, okay. You have homework. We both have homework.
I would buy a big cantaloupe.
Next podcast, we're going to talk about exactly what we would do with $100 million.
Okay.
Let's do it.
And like comment in the comments what you would do with $100 million, and then we can talk about that.
But be very specific. I'm not talking about like, oh, I would buy a house and like a car. No.
No,
Where
no,
is the
that's
house?
basic.
How much does the house cost? Don't forget about property tax. How much are you going to have to spend on car insurance and homeowners insurance? Calculate it.
Yeah, comment your social security number as well, your credit card information. Thank you very much.
Absolutely.
Have a good night.
I'm not going to use the information to buy weed.
Why is that the goal? Why is the bar so low?
I want weed so bad.
Alright, we're gonna wrap
Abe.
this up because our
Please.
editor slash producer slash director. By the way, we have an editor slash producer slash director now.
We do.
Please say hi to the
Hey.
camera because they're not here
Oh,
today.
no, I was gonna say. I thought you were saying hey, say hi to her, like when she watches it back.
Yeah, say hi to
Oh,
her.
hi. How are you? Hope you're doing well.
Hello.
But she can't edit
Hi.
it yet. She's still busy being great.
Yeah, I know. I guess I'll have to do everything like always. So tough being the hot girl.
It is so hard being the hot girl.
Alright. Yeah.
My goodness.
Thank you for coming to today's episode.
Thanks
Rihanna.
for tuning in.
Cue outro.
You
You should bring your ukulele.
What'd you say?
Should bring your ukulele
I should.
next episode. We'll make a song about what we do with our $100 million.
That wasn't a chord. Yes, it is. That's A minor.
Alright.